Tonight on Newsbeat, U.S. and Iranian leaders have settled on a 2-week ceasefire deal. Reporter Gracie Guillot sits down with local country artist Timothy Wayne to discuss his future performances. And one LSU system is holding our athletes accountable when it comes to their schoolwork. All this and more, Newsbeat starts now.
Welcome to Wednesday Newsbeat. I'm Jaden Cotton.
And I'm Jesse Earls. Thanks for tuning in.
The United States and Iran reached a ceasefire deal after President Trump threatened to annihilate Iran's civilization. Trump said in a tweet, quote, "A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again." Both countries agreed to a ceasefire deal that would last 2 weeks after Iran plans to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Oil prices have reportedly dropped 17% since the deal was made, which leaves U.S. citizens wondering when retail gas prices will start to drop.
The Iranians have agreed to open up the straits. The United States has agreed to stop attacking. And not just the United States, but also our allies have agreed to stop attacking. And that is the basis of this fragile truce that we have.
As of today, the U.S. claims that the Strait of Hormuz is open, while Iranian media states that the waterway is closed due to Israeli attacks on Lebanon. This is a developing story.
And recently in Baton Rouge, locals have raised concerns about the security and safety of our local parks. Now officials with Baton Rouge Recreation and Park Commission are considering adding security cameras to help protect visitors. Reporter Shanti Jones has more on the story.
Parks like these are safe places for families and the community around Baton Rouge. The BREC proposed implementing security cameras around Baton Rouge parks to keep visitors like these safe.
The discussion comes as officials look for ways to improve safety across parks in Baton Rouge. Officials say cameras have been used for years, but new technology could allow for real-time monitoring and faster response to incidents.
Our issue has always been that our systems, our cameras that we've had in place for over 10 years have been responsive. It's been in response to an incident, we put footage for the police or for an internal park rangers group, risk management group. We've never had the ability to respond real time.
Officials say this change could shift park safety from simply reacting to incidents to helping prevent them.
A team, a security team that's going to be monitoring these cameras 24/7, who's going to be able to respond to real-time events. And our ability to stop incidents, it's going to always be difficult, but what we're looking for is for a rapid response.
For some residents, the possibility of adding security is a welcome change.
I think it would be a great idea just to keep the area a little more safe, because, times are getting crazy, and I think it would be a nice improvement.
BREC officials say the plan would use existing cameras and would not add any cost to taxpayers.
As discussion continues, the decision can impact how safe people feel across Baton Rouge parks. For now, the community is watching closely to see what steps will be implemented to keep public spaces like these safe. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Shanti Jones.
Officials say any changes will be part of a larger effort to continue improving safety in local parks.
And happening lately on our campus's community, the Asian Student Union at LSU spent their Tuesday evening celebrating the Thai, Lao, and Cambodian New Year on the parade grounds. Reporter Addison Gonzalez tells us how they brought the holiday to life.
I think it's doing a great job, especially because the event we're doing right now is a water event, which is like part of Southeast Asia. It's important for other students to know about the events that happened in different parts of the world.
As the cultural growth of both LSU and Louisiana continues to expand, students say that it is important to be able to celebrate their culture, even away from home.
So I know there's a very small population of Asian people in Louisiana, but in LSU it's becoming a more prominent thing. So I feel like us bringing the food today gets to spread a little bit of Khmer culture to every other Asian community out there, especially Southeast Asian.
Several cultural foods were also contributed by a local restaurant owner, giving students a taste of home in every bite.
All of the recipes are made from my mother, and she learned it all from Cambodia, and most of the ingredients like the herbs and stuff are from Cambodia, so you guys will get a little taste of that.
Through food, tradition, and community, students say that they're creating a home away from home, even for miles away. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Addison Gonzalez.
We wish a Happy New Year to all students and Baton Rouge residents celebrating the Thai, Lao, and Cambodian holiday.
And after a break, a sit-down interview with country artist Timothy Wayne you don't want to miss.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
After the Zach Bryan concert, many students are in the country mood. Our senior entertainment reporter Gracie Guillot sat down with local country artist Timothy Wayne to discuss all of his latest news.
Timothy Wayne has the best of both worlds, living as a senior at LSU and also a country star on the rise. And it happens to run in the family. You've had a very unique upbringing in the country music space. Your uncle is Tim McGraw. What has his mentorship been like for you, but also how do you carve out your own identity as a country music artist in this space?
It's been pretty cool. Carving out your own identity's hard enough as it is, and then you've got these giants next to you. But we're doing it. Taking everything in stride. But his mentorship is incredible. I mean, to have somebody who's done literally everything. I mean, he's 49 number ones. He's sold out stadiums and arenas.
While getting his degree in history, he's also been in the studio. And you're listening to his new single right now.
Yeah, we just released Guarantee. That was the very first song I ever recorded. I recorded that at 18 years old.
What started as a normal watch session of his Uncle Tim in the studio turned into him being the one recording in the booth.
Said hi to everybody, and then he shoved me in a room, put headphones over me, said, here's how you control your volume, here's the microphone, here's your lyric sheet. Remember that song I sent you? Sing it.
And let's just say he has no plans of slowing down anytime soon.
We're going to be pretty busy here. We start my own little tour doing shows in June, and then July the Pawn Shop Guitar Tour kicks off. I have 7 dates with Uncle Tim. So we're going to do all those, and then I have shows in between. The shows I'm doing with him, and I have shows after, and as of right now, I've booked up from middle of June up until about February.
In addition to that, Timothy will perform at the world-famous Texas Club this weekend, one last time before he graduates in May.
We got the Texas Club Friday, April 10th. Doors at 7, 8 o'clock. We got Cody Lee with us, and we're also going to have a super top secret country music artist that is going to join us later on stage.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Timothy. We wish you the best of luck with everything. If you would like to follow Timothy's musical journey, you can find him on his socials at Timothy Wayne, or if you want to catch him in person, you can see him live at his headlining show at the Texas Club this Friday on April 10th.
Wow, such a talented guy with surely a bright future ahead of him.
Well, Jaden, who do you think would be the special guest on Friday?
I don't know, Jesse. I've got my predictions, and who knows? I mean, he might bring out Tim McGraw. We'll definitely have to see and wait.
Well, speaking of concerts, Tiger TV Battle of the Band is less than a month away. How are you feeling, Jaden?
I'm so excited to listen to some good music from local bands and just to enjoy the night with Tiger TV.
Well, same here. I'm super pumped for our judges panel, especially Tuba Kent. It'll be a great night, so make sure on May 1st you get your tickets at our website at tigertv.tv.
And next at 5, ever wonder if football players actually go to class? Stay tuned to learn more about a special system set in place right here at LSU.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
Before we wrap up for tonight, there's one job on campus many students may not even know exists. But for student athletes at LSU, it plays a huge role behind the scenes. Balancing practices, games, and travel mixed with academics can be challenging for student athletes. To help keep them on track, LSU uses a system known as class checking. Class checking involves student workers verifying if student athletes are attending their scheduled classes. The goal is to promote accountability and ensure they stay engaged in the classroom. With the semester winding down, this system becomes even more important. Through class checking, LSU aims to support academic success while athletes finish out their seasons.
Student athlete, it's not athlete student, so I believe that, classes, homework, exams, all that is very important, and the first step of being a student athlete is going to class.
You know, Jaden, I never even knew this job existed. As a sports fan, it might be something I think about checking out. How about yourself?
Listen, Jesse, to be honest with you, I have never seen a football player doing homework, but I think this is a great system that definitely holds athletes accountable. But that's all we have for tonight's Newsbeat. To stay up to date on all things LSU sports and news, follow us on social media at LSU Tiger TV.
And be sure to tune in every Monday through Thursday, live at 5.
Until next time, I'm Jaden Cotton.
And I'm Jesse Earls. Have a great night.